Alright, how's it going everyone? Hope you're doing well. Today we're gonna be taking a look at this complete loser of a streamer and the trial he had today, which is looking really bad for him. The streamer in question is Johnny Somalli, a guy who built his entire career off of being a total nuisance to people in other countries and just flat out insanely disrespectful to their cultures. The clip I'm about to show you will give you a pretty good idea of how messed up of a guy he actually is. He went to Japan on a public train and he started saying some really controversial stuff.
Yeah, Hiroshima? You know Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You know why you do this? Pearl Harbor. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. My balloon. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You know why we do to you niggas? Hiroshima, Nagasaki. We destroy it because you niggas don't know how to behave. Wallahi billahi wa ta'ala. I swear to God. You do again, we're gonna do again. You understand? You understand, Hiroshima? Wallahi, billahi, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you know.
Now, I don't think this needs to be explained as to why it's insanely disrespectful to say this in Japan, but maybe for a very tiny portion of people that might not get it. You know, during World War II, the Japanese bombed the US naval base at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, and later during the war, the US deployed 2 nuclear bombs on Japanese cities, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So, you know, it's a pretty touchy subject for Japanese people. I mean, it killed hundreds of thousands of people. It's just such a disgraceful thing to do in public. I've never seen this level of disrespect. But, you know, this did not stop Johnny Somalli. In fact, he saw how much attention he got online after this and he just kept on going. He was later banned from Japan, so next he then went to Israel and did some other heinous things, namely putting pictures of Jeffrey Epstein between the cracks of the Western Wall in Jerusalem. It's this sacred wall they have there where people put prayers and all sorts of things between the cracks.
There's Aiden, this is you, nigga. Aiden Ross. Give Somali a deal. Talk to Eddie for me, nigga. That's for you, nigga. Yo, whoever's in Israel, come get this Aiden picture. Yo, whoever's in Aiden, come get this Aiden picture, nigga. Epstein, you'll always be one of us. We love you. You're our king Jew. You're one of us. It doesn't matter what you did, nigga. You're still Jewish. You're still one of us. We love you. Here you go. We'll put you right next to Aiden. Put you right next to Aiden in the same spot. There you go. Perfect.
He also did some other messed up things like start mocking their religion and sexually harassing female police officers.
Oh, you a bad bitch. I swear to God. You a bad bitch. I'll take you to dinner. I swear to God. I'll change your life. I'll change your life, baby. Baby, I'll change your life. I promise you. You a bad bitch right here. I'll change your life, baby girl. You ain't gotta work for these niggas no more. Bitch, I'll change your life.
He then got banned from Israel too, and then he headed to South Korea, where this time he's not going to get away with just a slap on the wrist. He's going to prison for what he has done. And from the looks of it, it's going really bad for him, and I think South Korea is going to make an example out of him. So let's look at what John Somalli did in South Korea that he's now facing criminal charges against him for doing these things. One of the messed up things he did that will most likely cost him, and he's being charged today with obstruction of business. Johnny went to a convenience store in South Korea and tried some instant ramen noodles. But you know, instead of being a normal and respectful person, this is what he did instead. He first started being disrespectful to the staff and starting taunting them. Then he became a complete nuisance and started being overly obnoxious by dancing and blasting music at max volume. He later then dumped his entire soup on the table of the convenience store. And then he literally started throwing noodles at the customers that were coming in the convenience store. Like, what a fucking loser, honestly. Who finds this shit funny? It's flat out disrespectful and cringe. You are making those workers' jobs so miserable. They barely get paid jack shit. They're just there to have at least a little bit of money so they don't just starve to death. And now they have to put up with this guy's bullshit and clean the mess he did. What a pathetic loser this guy is. This is the sort of behavior you would see from a toddler, not from a 24-year-old man. And like, I don't get it. Do people actually find this kind of thing funny? Like, seriously, I doubt anyone over the age of 10 finds that even remotely funny or entertaining. I don't know, man. Once you grow up, you really start to understand the world around you better, and you realize this sort of thing is just so pathetic. The employees are just trying to make an honest living and feed their kids. They aren't paid enough to deal with this bullshit, and you are just making their day miserable, and that in no way is even remotely funny. He then is facing another charge for faking a video showing that he is in a relationship with another famous female streamer from Korea.
Look, me and my Korean girlfriend. Look, you see?
Y'all niggas jealous, y'all niggas getting pussy like this.
Using AI to create such videos is strictly forbidden in Korea and can land you in some serious trouble over there. People have been sentenced to multiple years in prison over there for creating deepfake sexual videos using AI. He's also facing another charge of obstruction of business, and this lawyer, who is also doing YouTube videos, explains it very well.
This impacted us. This right here, when the bus driver has to get up and handle you and yell at you, that's obstruction. You are causing a delay. If you guys don't know, in case you guys haven't been to Korea, buses tend to run on time. And if you are in any way delaying the timeliness of a bus, that is huge. That is absolutely big, because that same bus is driving back and forth all day. And if you've messed them up by 5 minutes, that messes up the whole schedule for the whole day. So this is a big deal.
Now, obstruction of business charges don't get you severe penalties. However, if you stack multiple of them in your case, then you will 100% of the time get couple years in jail. That's how it is. And since he got multiple of them, he's going to jail for sure. He was also restricted from leaving South Korea, so he could not just get out of the country and get away from his sentencing. Like, this is serious. As said in this video, today he showed up to court and came 1 hour late, and he also wore an oversized suit and a MAGA hat on his head that the judges repeatedly asked him to remove. It's so crazy to see him not take it seriously at all. I mean, not only did he show up late and wore all these goofy clothes, he was also really hungover, as he got hammered to the point of throwing up in his friend's apartment like couple hours before his trial. It was even written in the articles that he showed up with a smile on his face, but once he got out, that smile quickly faded, as he pled guilty to obstruction of business and 2 counts of violating the Minor Crimes Act. He's also facing an additional charge of obstruction of business that he and his lawyer had no idea about, so he will have another court date on April 9 for this charge. So yeah, it's not looking good at all for Johnny Somalli, and he will almost 100% go to prison for these charges. It's highly unlikely he will get away with this, and honestly, it's so satisfying seeing him getting hit hard by karma. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, drop a like, and I'll see you next time.